everybody. Welcome to Puppet Surprise.
Surprise!
We're going to be making puppets out of those stuffed animals. Some of them will be hand puppets, some of them will be moving mouth puppets, depending on what size you got and what you think works. I'm Kim from Joyful Puppets. This is my husband Brad. This is Gordon Smuder. If you don't know him, I'm sorry, go home. No, I'm just kidding. He's our guest of honor this weekend, and I'm going to let him say hi, I guess.
Oh, no, you didn't just hand me a microphone. Okay, so one thing you're going to have to do right away is realize that you're going to be cutting up these guys. So it's okay. They're going to be fine. They aren't going to feel it. They've all been sedated.
We're going to make them better.
And
stronger. We can rebuild them. We have the technology.
yes, so they're going to be okay, and what you do to them is going to be creative and not mean. So there you have it. That's what I got to say.
Okay, so one of the first things you want to do is look at whatever you got in front of you. Does everybody have a stuffed animal? Yes, looks like it. Excellent. Okay.
If you don't, stand up and jump up and down.
This weekend is about what word? Does somebody know that word that starts with a D?
Who needs an animal that they don't have?
Okay, I heard it. Dystopia. Very good. So, if you were living in a world where you had no voice, you might have to try to find something that can have a voice for you. So that's what we are doing with these stuffed animals so that we can have a voice. Sometimes you might want to put your hand in the back of the puppet's head to do the puppet. Sometimes you want to put it up from underneath, depending on what kind of a stage you're using, or what your stuffed animal looks like right now. So I think the first thing I want you guys to try to do is figure out where are you going to put the hole for your hand. The next thing you're going to do is take out some of the stuffing where your hand is going to go into. Also start thinking about these characters. They don't have to be a polar bear with no expression. It can be a polar bear wearing a tutu, or a polar bear that has a complex about his receding hairline. Okay? They have their own personalities, and you need to come up with them. We have all kinds of different stuff that you can glue on or sew on or add to. We're going to be working on the mouth plates, but first I just want you guys to do your slit in the back. A lot of times the stuffed animal will have an area where it's stitched up that you can just break that stitching so that your hand can go in there. You don't have to make a new hole. I think Brad and I are going to walk around if you have questions from us, or Gordon if he feels like it. If he doesn't, he can just stand here because I'm okay with that. All right.
All right, who's ready to cut a hole? All right, look carefully at that stuffed guy in front of you. Now, also remember that if you make the hole, it's not really in the right exact place, it's okay, because these are made out of fabric. You can stitch that back up. And most of them are furry, so it's going to hide it really well. So we've only got a limited number of scissors, so be sharing those. That might have been helpful, but who knew?
How are your scissors working?
Okay. Good, it matches your jacket.
So when you have successfully cut a hole, be sure that you raise your hand so that you can pass. Let people know that you're done, so you can pass on those scissors to somebody else who can use them.
It's not nearly as easy I can't get the scissors to cut. I can't
Yeah, once you get a scene
So, who is still waiting on scissors? Raise your hand if you're waiting for scissors. Okay, everyone look around, make sure that you can see somebody who needs the scissors when you're done.
Okay, so I know some of you guys are getting to the point where you're getting your stuffing out already, and that's awesome. There are some directions on the table for doing the mouth plate if you need a mouth plate. If you need a mouth plate, there's directions. If you don't, it can be just a hand puppet where you put your fingers in their arms and your other fingers go on the head. There's cardboard on the tables to cut out your mouth plate. Okay, if you're gonna do something creative, there's basically puppet buffet over here. We've got stuff for eyeballs, we've got feather boas, we've got fabric, we've got all kinds of stuff, okay? So use your imagination, be creative. I think the best thing I can do right now, Brad and I are available for questions. Gordon is here to talk, so.
I'm just here to play with a microphone. You have a question?
I do have a question.
Okay.
A couple people who don't know what happens after we get a slot cut.
Okay.
Go over that again.
Yeah, you want to pull out a little bit of the stuffing so that there's room for your arm inside. Now, it depends on which way you're going in, but you know, Brad's probably got a good idea. He can give you a hand. But it's okay. Take out some of that white stuffing. And again, is anyone still waiting on scissors? Is anyone waiting on scissors? Got one person over there, two people over there. Actually, everything I'm seeing out here so far is looking really good.
I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna explode. Stop.
Floppy arm tiger.
I'm gonna stick out some.
You got a dragon. That's a cool dragon.
Hey, Mom, I skipped up on it. Tail. Hey, Mom, never mind. Here. I got my finger all the way down.
Dragons are tough. You can step on that too. It does. That's super handy.
What?
Yes, there's all kinds of stuff up here you can
You should make him eat it. Ah, nice.
I know. I'm just making bang off of it. I got my hand on it.
In the white shirt.
Eat it.
Okay, so I think the next step beyond is going to be the decoration portion. Is that right? If you have questions about making a mouth palette,
Okay, just a second. Okay, yeah.
we've got Kim and Brad out here, but we have lots of stuff up here for decorating. We also have hot glue over in this corner. We have thread and needles over there in that corner. So kind of make a plan. Start thinking about how you want to decorate these guys.
Over here. I have fabric scissors. Fabric scissors.
I need help with the mouth.
Does anyone have a piece of cardboard out there that they're not using? She's got one over there. We got a gentleman looking for cardboard. Oh, he's got cardboard. I got a cardboard. Cardboard.
And the mouth plate template on there, that's just a suggestion, okay? Your stuffed animal, you need to look at the size of the mouth because you're gonna need to do it so that it's gonna fit in there. Some of you have a lot smaller mouth, some of you have a lot wider mouth. So kind of use your stuffed animal as your template for your mouth plate, and if you need help, let us know.
So if at any time you kind of get stuck and you need some ideas, raise your hand and let us know. And either Brad or Kim will come around and give you a hand.
Let's see if I can find some spare cardboard, okay? Not
Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a knife with which to cut a ping pong ball, please raise your hand and one of our assistants will come around and help you.
ping pong ball cutting.
Don't cut yourself, Heather.
Who needs to cut a ping pong ball? I see 2 people.
I'm happy to cut.
There's a girl in a coat over there needs something.
You cut it in half and make eyes. I don't think you guys know.
That's that long.
We'll have to trace his mouth.
Alright, ping pong ball cutting. Who needs me?
I need that scissors.
Anybody else need to cut a ping pong ball?
I got new eyeballs.
Let's switch it over.
I want the 7 scissors.
Let's not use those scissors. Those are specifically for fabric. We can use them.
I haven't made up a name for him, but I'm making a hair.
That's all right. I can't
It's really long.
Honey, do you want me to help you? This might work better.
Regular scissors. Yeah. I don't think we actually have any razors.
Can you grab a pencil?
Are you guys still using scissors?
Not yet, because there might be some bits that I need to restuff.
So how about like
shape
it's hard to do stuff this far away from my body.
Oh my gosh, it's a glow in the dark one.
I'm a little bit.
If you're still thinking about what your creature might be aware we have glow-in-the-dark fangs, we have eyeballs, we have light up little like tea lights that work really good inside the ping pong balls to light them up. There's all kinds of really cool stuff. So make sure you check out the Puppet Buffet table to get some creative ideas.
Oh, this is just legal.
Now it's got to get attached in there. Let me see it.
Everything's covered in fabric and so it's. There's glue. I think gluing that.
Okay, so we want this to.
Don't cut the tail. I want to build a bear man.
See how this kind of fits in with it? We're going to go over here.
Some of you might want to be able to move your puppet's arms a different way. We have some sticks that would work as arm rods. So we can help you with that too if you need that.
Are you making one or no?
I was trying to. Why?
And then I'll let him.
So here's a question for everybody. How many of you came to any of the puppet sort of activities here last year? So we do have a few returning people. So everybody else is new this year, right? That's awesome. I'm glad to see so many puppet people here. And whatever you do, don't stop making puppets here. You can make puppets at home, and you can really go wild, because then it's your house and you get to break things.
It's your own house.
You want hot glue?
If it's not your house, you can't bring it.
You can put it on here, put it
And then what? It was something that I kind of naturally moved off.
Does anyone know where I can get this cut in half? Oh, I love that. I think someone's cutting them in half.
We're out of string. Right? Yeah, we actually stopped them. Yeah, there's buttons.
Remember, guys, just don't get the mask after break the hotel.
When you're a little older,
Especially
always the chairs. When you're ready, start volunteering in here. Okay, deal? No, that's not a fun job. Then would you
I like it.
little, that's winning. Very good. That works.
We're gonna get to do some teeth on. And then you're careful about taking it out
Where's it going?
there's their battery.
Sometimes deer reindeer.
That's fantastic.
Okay, you get the nose. I got the go. Okay.
Tail.
I'm gonna.
Can you tell a tail? Tell me a tail.
That was really scary.
Keep it together. How to keep the needle on there. Let me show you how I do it. Here's how it is. You just keep them together like that. You make a loop around your finger.
Yeah. No, the I'm gonna make a button.
Tie it? Do you want me to tie the knot or do you want to try it?
He would be waiting.
Now you waste a little bit at the end, but that's okay. Alright. So now you're going to want to stitch this fabric in this fashion, okay? And it probably, you may not be able to go all the way in and then come back back out, and then they have to kind of go in and come out all on one stroke. Okay. Good luck with that.
Is that a zombie Nemo, Connor?
We got stuffed animals
Connor,
that we're turning
is
into.
that a zombie Nemo?
So yeah. I mean, you start with the basic stuffed animal shape, but then you cut a place it, put your hand, rip out the stuffing, put them out there. There was a unicorn out there that you've seen. That was quite interesting.
That is a quality.
You can be very creative with them.
Good.
Or, you know, I don't know what happened to Barney, but he's forming a mouth.
I can't hear you. What? Zombie Nemo.
I'm just adding details that when you
Stuffed animals.
I am gonna go back.
Oh yeah, there's tons of them. Thank you. Thank you.
You want oral surgery?
I think he needs a cape, but he's got vampire teeth. I don't think he needs a cape.
He wanted 4 eyes,
Oh, but there you go.
so now he can see in the dark.
That's there you go.
Nemo's bad side. Why is it red? It's Nemo's bad side. Yeah, it is.
Racial differences that they had, but it got canceled. And then in my mind, I was like, and then he produced it on his own and put it on the internet. And then I realized like that is like a special privilege that we now have, where we can do that. That's a special opportunity. There was no harm that you could produce a show on the and sell it and like ask for it. I'm glad that I don't live in that time.
Do you want to join us? All right, I'll send you guys some spots.
Okay.
Everybody.
Well, it's a good choice. You know what I think is awesome? Teen Titans.
My tusks are unstoppable! I got vampire teeth! He tried to defeat me! Yeah, the video blue buddy. Not sure.
If you're done with yours and you want to come up, we'd love to have you show video camera. If you want to like pretend to fight with another puppet, we're fine with that. As long as the other person says it's okay.
Scissors. No playing with scissors. I just stick it on the skin.
You don't want to poke somebody with them. No scissors are not a sword.
Kids in my school learned that.
If anybody wants their picture, I'm going to be posting any pictures I get on my Joy-Filled Puppets Facebook page. So if you want your picture, just hunt me down.
Should you touch this part? When you're using the hot glue gun, do you do this? Do this? No. Do you do it over the tray? Yeah. Yes. So you're all good.
I thought it was really fun to just keep clicking it while it was over.
No. See, that's not a real good hot glue gun usage.
Yeah. Look,
That's wasting materials.
your other puppet has eyes.
Well, if you get it,
Look at this guy.
and you have a stick that goes, so you can operate your puppet using two hands. You've got
Mine's way cooler. Mine has longer teeth. Mine has more teeth.
Thumb on the stick. You need to make a little round thing on the stick so that it goes around your thumb like a ring.
You don't want to cut out the I'm on fire.
What I'm talking about?
Yes, call that
You
duct
need to
tape.
have
I don't think duct tape.
Here, sorry, I had to
So hungry, my internal organs are liquefying, Mom. And I hate it when a guy makes fun of it.
I like your thing.
We have chopsticks.
Oh, man, oh my God.
Okay, here, we gotta go back around to our seat.
That's even better.